Hello, my loves, and welcome. Thanks for joining me today, Francis. I'm so happy to open up space and to just share this moment in stillness with you all. Thank you for your presence. I wanted to come on here because I got the message that we need to monitor our thoughts and maybe focus on more positive thoughts, and that's the message that I was getting, and I'm really excited because that's one thing that I have cultivated over the years. And one thing I have noticed is that we are not our thoughts. We are the awareness who's just observing our thoughts. And through many years of practice of meditation, that was the conclusion I came to, because you can watch your thoughts go in and go out like in a screen. Chew, chew. It's quite peaceful and it can be quite playful, but it's just so that we are aware of what is coming in. It's very important to meditate so that we can purify our thoughts, because sometimes they're implants and they might not be from you, if I'm honest. Or like if some of you are, I'm hearing that some of you are having third eye openings, and this could be like trickster energies coming in through your field, manipulating your thoughts, not to scare you or anything, but just to say that sometimes thoughts can be not from you. So if we monitor it more, we can be more conscious. A thought which thoughts can also be like, how do you say it? Unconscious thinking is when you're playing out a pattern over and over and over again, and you don't even realize until you start monitoring your thoughts, and you're like, wow, why do I say these things? And it's just, you're just repeating the cycle. So if we are able to kind of monitor our thoughts, we can stop some of the cycle and we can work our magic, because thoughts are sacred. Thoughts is how we can pray and make spells and create into this reality. But the card that I did pick before, it was, I dwell on positive thoughts, more root. It says, if good comes into my life and I deny it by saying I don't believe it, I literally push away good. And yeah, sometimes things are too good to be true, but instead of saying, okay, I deserve this, we're lowering ourselves by feeding into the thought of our self-worth, and that's going to be a constant cycle. I can't give you like a lot of examples because nothing seems to be coming in as an example. I feel as if sometimes we compare ourselves to not just other people, but even versions of ourselves from the past. And that's pretty much saying that I'm not the exact same. So you're kind of like focusing your energy on what you're not instead of what you are. Because I really do feel like thoughts are magnetic. So what we think about is what we attract. And it's like the power of the thought. Change your thought, change your world. Dwayne Dwyer. What a wonderful book. I highly recommend that. But yes, the power of thoughts, and it really, even if you just start with 5 minutes a day meditating and then challenging yourself to do 7 minutes a day meditating, it really helps. Because it just, first of all, you're sat in stillness, and maybe at the beginning you feel like you can't do it and your head's just going all over the place and you're just observing so many thoughts and your mind just wants to take over. But eventually, if you keep sitting with yourself, you're able to silence your mind, not by just controlling it, but your mind is just going to be like, you're just going to really be the awareness, observing. And so you're not going to be like constantly flowing with your thoughts. I hope that made sense. I am working on articulating my words. I would love to pick from my Liberty of Love and see what else wants to come through for this transmission conversation. Dreamer. Yes, we are the dreamers. We keep getting that one. I feel like the dreams, our dreams are coming into reality. Once we realize our creative force, our power, we can literally manifest our, like, whatever we want in this dream. I don't know if you guys have ever had like a lucid dream and you wake up and you're like, oh, it's not a dream, but I'm like, even if it's not a positive, like I've always had dreams where I'm like running away from someone or some situation, and then I decide, like, it's a dream, and then I decide, okay, well, I'm just going to fly out the window, and I do, and it's always so wonderful. And I feel like that's what's happening in the 3D right now. We're realizing we're in this dream and we're like creating whatever we want to do after that, and that's so wonderful. Thank you, Spirit. What else wants to come through for the collective? It is a collective reading, obviously. It's just to flow with this conversation and see what wants to come through. Protection. Protection. I feeling with this one, yes, so you do, like we were saying about the trickster, having a clear mind and protecting yourself can really help with those thoughts that are really not yours. But I just want to, ooh, I'm so excited. It's 3-3. I'm 33 this year, so I always get excited with 3-3. Such a powerful number. Just going to see what else wants to flow through with the guidebook. Love is eternal, life is eternal, and you are eternal. You are eternally protected and loved, and when you open your heart to the love and light of the Creator, despite this, you may meet the dark. If you do not join it in fear. Rather, return to the sun to further grow your light and illuminate the dark. Wow. And this is what we're doing with the power of our thoughts. Like, sometimes if you're getting thoughts that are like, wow, what is the thoughts coming on? If we're observing it, we're like, sometimes I get that. I'm like, where did this come from? Instead of being like, whoa, why am I thinking like this? And blaming yourself. So, well, I'll return that thought to light, because I am eternal, I am light. Let there be light. In the darkness of your thoughts, light appear. That's amazing. And light does not exist without dark. It is how we handle the dark that makes the difference. Illuminate the dark and use it to further enhance your light. Yes, just understand, just as the night fire attracts moths to the flame, you attract dark, yet there is nothing to fear. Nothing to fear, my loves. Your light will illuminate the shadow at play, and you are safe. There are merely shadows at play at a puppet screen. Everything in life is a choice, your choice. There are no faults or mistakes, just love. Just love. Understand all was a perfect dance to highlight the areas in which your soul requires illumination. Without judgment, undertake healing and become whole. You're already whole, but the more you stand in your personal truth and the greater your self-love, self-worth and self-belief, the more you will be protected and strengthen your aura. And synchronicity flow and reduce energetic interference. This is protection. Yes, because we're a magnet to what we think as well. So I just want to leave for you with that thought. Leave a comment to tell me what you feel about the power of the thought. I will be very happy to receive. I am sending you guys so much love. Have a beautiful day wherever you are, and take care.